Everybody, this has been with BRG Music. I've been getting some questions about things to practice from different people and some of my students, and I figured I'd share you a couple things to help you out if you're just kind of getting started and you're looking at playing some guitar. What I did a lot when I first started out was I did a lot of messing around, frankly, trying to learn different tunes and whatnot, and riffs and stuff like that. But there was a lot of time I'd be sitting in the living room at my dad's place, and we had a wide living room, like basically partitioned out almost, but I was on the far side on my chair and he was over on the couch watching TV, the news, whatever. And I'd sit there and just plug on my guitar. And some of the things I used to do, like I haven't thought about in years. And then students asking me questions has kind of brought this back to my thinking. And some of the things I've learned about permutations, everything, applying that to some of these ideas kind of made it a little interesting. So I spent a lot of time working on picking without really working on picking, like just playing with different picking patterns, knowing they were going to get me somewhere, but just having fun with it, not worrying about the left hand at the time. I obviously you work on that and isolate it, and I've got exercises I'll show you for that. But this is kind of like a 4 or 5 week thing I came up with recently. And what it does is it takes the 24 permutations and plays it in 3 different groupings on your guitar, 6 string or more if you got 7 string, 8 and 9. But you're trying to get to where your pick hand doesn't require you to look down to know where you're at. So you can pay attention to this over here until you're comfortable with that. I don't like to sit there and look at my guitar a lot. I like to play and just like let things happen, and that's a really creative way to get. But what I'm going to do is do 4 different groups of 6 different ideas and do them in 3 different string groupings. You have 6 strings, right? So we're going to do the first group will be the E, A, D, and G. The second group will be the A, D, G, and B. And the last group, the D, G, B, and E. You know what I mean? Just 3 different groups of 4. But to save a little time, I'm just going to go through the first 6 ideas just based on the first group. I'm telling you, the E, A, D, and G. Of course, you want to move each one of these exercises through the different groups and practice all 6, in each group. So what I do is I think the 24 permutations of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, and so on, going through like that. And to start off with, if you're not really comfortable with your picking, your spatial awareness, do all downstrokes to start, okay? So I'm going to do E, A, D, G. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, I want you to do that, to a stopwatch daily, to a metronome if you feel like it, but your goal is to play accurately and evenly. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The next group is going to be 1, 2, 4, 3. So I'm going to play E, A, G, D. So 1, 2, 4, 3. Continuing that. Now, moving on to the next group, I'm going to play the E string, the D string, the A string, and the G. It's like leapfrog. So it's going to be E, D, A, G. That's 1, 3, 2, 4. All right, now the next one would be 1, 3, 4, 2, which is going to be E, D, G, A. So 1. All right, moving on. The 5th one will be E, G, and then A, D. So 1, 4, 2, 3. alternate pick that last one. And you can do that when you get used to the downstrokes. I would play all downs, I play alternates, I play ups, I play groups of 2, 3, 4, whatever. Any combination you can think of to get control of your pick. All right, so that was 1, 4, 2, 3. Now the last one in this group of 6 is going to be 1, 4, 3, 2. So it's E, G, D, A. Like that. All right. So your kind of assignment, if you watch this, is to do this for a week and do it, like I said, in each grouping. So if I did all of those and I went down, I finished that group, I'm going to go. Then I finish that group, I'll go to the D string and do that. And then do those 6 of them there. Do each of those ideas to a stopwatch, at least a minute apiece per day. You will see some improvement in your picking. You'll stop thinking about it. You'll start looking or grabbing a drink and taking a sip of whatever you're into and continue picking. But that's your kind of goal for the week. I want you to do that. And then next Friday, I'm going to post another video on the next 6 groups, and we're going to do it in 4 weeks of those. And then the last week will be all 24 continuous. So the 5th week will be a non-stop kind of deal through all 24. So 6 for 4 weeks in a row, and then the last week will be all 24. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 3, and 1, 4, 3, 2. And that's just all of them that start with 1 in this case. And you're just going to go bass side to treble side 4 strings down, starting the E string, the A string, or the D string, and eventually doing all of them. But I hope that helps with your picking. If you have questions, comment below. These kinds of things, like I said, I did them for a long time. I would come up with dumb little patterns and just play them and not think about it. And then trying to engage younger students or people that have never touched the instrument before. Really, picking is one of those things that it takes time to develop. And it's not like you just sit there and work on your left hand and then your pick hand just keeps up. I obsessed about my picking hand and got it to where I could really get going, and then got my left hand to keep up. That's kind of because I'm right-handed, and your dominant hand should be the quicker one to get in control. So kind of think of it that way. If you're left-handed, your picking hand being your left hand, you're going to want to drive that guy and then do the opposite. But I hope this helps. Visit our website, www.brgmusic.com. Give me a call at 515-329-0120. Find us northwest of Des Moines, about 35 miles. Comment below if you have any questions. Let me know how it's going for you. And I'll be back next week with another video in this series. Thanks. Bye.